Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? We've got breaking news. We've got a story. A 90-year-old man in has been in San Antonio, Texas. A 90-year-old man has been stung by over 1,000 bees over on the west side of San Antonio, Texas. He is in the hospital, and he wasn't the only one that was stung. This bee attack came out of nowhere. Artemo Ortega, he went to visit one of his rental properties that was under repair. When he got there, there was 3 workers working there. All of a sudden, bees came swarming out of the house or wherever outside the house and started stinging the 90-year-old man. Now, his son, Ortega's son, Daniel Ortega, said all 4 had to be taken to the hospital. Artemo Ortega is still there. This happened last night. He is still swollen from these over 1,000 bee stings. Daniel Ortega said his father arrived to the emergency room. He still had 2 bees in each ear. What? He's, quote, I got a call from my sister. She was trying to reach out to him, but he wasn't answering his phone. Daniel Ortega said, then my sister got a call from a neighbor, and there's a bunch of ambulances at the house. Artemo Ortega is expected to recover even at the age of 90, but is being watched closely because of his age. The stings were incredible. Daniel Ortega was also stung once during the interview. He said he's working on getting someone to come out and get rid of this colony of bees that were apparently on the outside of the house. And so when they started the remodeling process, it stirred them up. And so very serious situation. I want you to pray for this man. He's 90 years old, and he has suffered over 1,000 bee stings. He is in the hospital there in San Antonio, Texas. But this was certainly a bee apocalypse. If there ever was one, he was in the middle of it. Had no clue what he was about ready to experience. But we're praying for him. We believe God's going to lift him up, and praying for the others as well. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. You might say, well, what does this got to do with the Bible? Did you realize that God once sent hornets when Joshua and Caleb were trying to take the land of Canaan away from the giants, from the Nephilims? God had to send hornets out a little bit at a time to drive the giants back so that the children of Israel could take part of the land. And they kept moving forward. Are you serious? But this was a bee sting on an innocent man.